the outer wells. We need to repair these radiators. Somewhere. Where are we going? I mean, I'm just following the quest marker at this stage. How do we get down there? Oh, through here. Great. So, we needed to. Well,
Private? You've missed 3 shifts without notice. I was fixing that toilet you sent.
I guess we're going this way. And probably sneaking.
I can take a hint.
The controls are on the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the mass killers, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
Okay, so kill the manipulars.
Here we go. Nice one.
Where are they? Oh, okay. Guys, are we going already? I mean, if you insist. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Whoops. Where are you shooting? Oh god, guys. Wait for me.
That's the last of them.
Oh.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis.
Okay.
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not thinking about who they killed them.
Okay.
Shoot fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Oh. What is that? Okay, hang on. Let's go investigate that first. Alright, so she said, so she wanted the manticores cleaned up. That's fine, that's done. That's fine, we'll keep going, but there was a control thingy back there, which we haven't used. Oh! Hot! That was hot! Okay. That was really hot. Alright. Archived logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation. To HBB Earth HQ transmission via probe archived source. Is my honor report the Groundbreaker successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing settlers and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship active duty as an independent trading post for spare stop and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without setting my hopes and best wishes to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we've left behind. That is cool. Alright, stern reminder. Some very rigid and savory elements among our colonial neighbours seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Space's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halicon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Cool. That's actually really cool. Alrighty, let's go. Ladies. I still don't know. What does Z do if I hold it?
Coming back.
Oh, it calls my friends here. Oh, okay. So they don't go off and get themselves cold? Alright, so we have some drones. Where? She said sneak past, didn't she? She sure did. She can fix them later, she said.
Unexpected beginning.
Take your best shot, asshole!
Uh-oh.
That's the last of him.
Oh well. I mean, we tried. Try and keep the other ones alive, yeah?
Halt.
Damn it.
Security patrol initiated.
Incoming bullseye! You got him!
I guess we're gonna be... Oh! Shivers. I killed it!
Located. Toxic target. Toxic target. Located. Error. Target reacquired.
Nope, that doesn't work through there. We'll have to go down the stairs. Oh well. Well, that's a recharge thing. We'll loot everything after. Shivers!
Minimal damage sustained.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Will do. Frick!
That's the last of him.
Alright. Oh, God, guys. I mean, I didn't really want to kill all these things, but... Alright. First things first is we're going to loot it all. Before we leave. Nope, that's just... Oh, I came the right way. Okay, that's fine. That was good. Oh, right. Oh, there were stairs. Were there stairs? Oh, yeah, there were. It's just I kind of took a shortcut. Okay. Good enough. Alrighty, let's see if we can loot that from here. Okay, so I did need to get it from above. Oh well, it's okay. Logs. Cobbled together. Staff is getting restless. Work around and half-cocked solutions are always got to mend the Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Old plans, new problem. Found some of Chief Goring's old schematics. Grandmaster must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found a layer of hanger that doesn't match any of my docs. Something might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel, I'll find some walk around in the guts of this old bird. It's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Cycle droplet pumps. Exit.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop
Great.
by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Okay, will do. After we jump down again and get that last bit of whatever it was. It. Whoa! Oh! Uh-oh! 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 Something's wrong. Oh gosh. I don't know what that was, but Roll didn't like it. Nope. 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 Rolly didn't. Alrighty.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic.
Look at
We
each
both
other.
fix things, heal them up.
Look at each other while
Hate
you're
to break
talking.
it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh,
Darling, you're pretty negative.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Hi, Julie.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Thanks.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Thank you.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Oh, nice. What's it like being command? Have I had
Frustrating.
this?
Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Mm-hmm. Ship's a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayan, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
they must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change
It was
to
different
transition
knowing
to
that I couldn't
command?
turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you
Oh!
can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This
Mm.
ship is family.
Oh yeah, that's a
Got
thing, isn't
tinkerings
it?
and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
When you realize that you've just gotta suck it up and make the decisions. It's a hard thing to learn, that one. You a little young to be training a
See
successor?
any bite-sized Tennyson children running around?
No?
I didn't think
Okay.
so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
What about Pavati?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Why am I asking about the self-destruct mechanism? I don't want to know that. Back to my other
You've got
questions.
my attention.
You don't have a
You're
lot of faith
right,
in the board.
I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
What
I
about
like to think of
Udom?
myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system.
Mm-hmm.
The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
How do you keep the board
I'll
at a
placate them when I
distance?
have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Okay,
You got my attention.
be on our way. So, yeah, that's something, isn't it? I don't actually think Pavati would... While she could be chief engineer,
This is Halcyon News.
I
We
don't
interrupt your regularly
think
scheduled advertisement for the following story.
that she could take over the ship.
Do
She
you
doesn't
have
get
what
the
it takes to
political
defend
stuff,
your
really.
corporate-
Was it
You aiming
you?
to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Okay.
And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet. and no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie! I
Uranus?
don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick.
Why would we run out of time?
Me? No. But our relaying
Oh.
capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going
Okay.
offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or...
Why
Our
is it
primary
happening?
relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant.
I see.
Happens every 40 years or thereabouts.
Okay.
The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose
My
signal to the
eyes.
station.
Weird.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
Okay.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Okay. Yeah, how are you cut off by losing
Yeah,
one?
I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition.
Okay.
But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Seems irresponsible not to have fixed it by now.
We don't know why it went down or if it's even a hardware-related issue. Getting a team out there takes time and money, neither of which we have readily on hand. And we do have multiple auxiliaries, just they won't be in orbital range during the next few months. Our backup station will be.
Would be.
If it weren't for the occlusion event coming our way, we'd be doing fine as always.
Okay, I can help.
I should say no, but
And without
why
even
not?
getting paid.
Maybe you can figure out why it's offline.
My
I'll send
eye.
you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
All yours, Pavati.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
What do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they
Oh.
tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
So you let them sit
It's
there?
not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Okay. Alright then. Cool. Alrighty. So, what else then? Let's see. Right. Well, I guess we can sell
Itching
stuff.
to whack someone over the head? We
Okay, so sell all junk. I guess we want to break down some stuff while we're here before we head out. So I need to talk to Junli. Not Junli. Actually, no, I need to talk to Pavati about Junli. Now, do I like... Oh, no. No, that grenade launcher has two extra thingies in it. Or at least it appeared to before I trashed it. Okay, impact hammer. Impact hammer, electric. Just get rid of both of them, really. Security blade. As I found out, it doesn't matter. I can just shoot the robots in the blue and kill them that way, so it's okay. Plasma carbide, plasma rifle. Do I want the rifle versus the carbide? Should we try that? No, let's try the rifle rather than the carbide. And we'll keep the machine gun, the pistol. Alright. Oh, armor. We definitely don't seem to pick up as much stuff. Ooh, durable ranged weapon skills. Oh no, we're keeping that. Well, there's goggles, engineering plus... Oh, did we get that from doing... Perception -1. Oh, okay. Pavati. Hi, Pavati, my friend. What's that do? That's just a straight up helmet. Okay, yeah, Pavati, put those on. Put those on, Pavati. Ellie, what are you even wearing? Do you even have a helmet? Yep, you do. Okay. And you can level, can you? Heal amount granted by the medical inhaler. Okay, sure, why not? E. Yep. Pavati will give chance to extract mods in the field. Okay, sure, why not? It sounds fine. Alrighty, great. Oh, I get to speak to
Maybe.
Gladys again.
Captain's trying to nail down a contract.
CNP pancake mix.
Alrighty, let's talk to Gladys again.
Seriously, don't
Well, that's right, because she wanted me to fix the heat, didn't she? Pretty sure she did. Hey, Gladys.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
No.
You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Oh, right.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Don't I need to talk to you, or is I've got to? Oh, I see. Main quest, right? Oh, I see. I just need them. Okay. So I just need to do that. All right. So she wants me to go to Roseway, and okay. So I think I literally think we might be ready to leave here. I think we might be. I actually think, do you know, I actually think I want to do that one. Salvager in the Sky? No. I think we want to do... I already did that. Roseway... I thought she... Didn't she give me a quest though? I need to go... Huh. What happened to the quest that says... there it is. The silent voices. Okay, we're going to do that one next. But first we have to go back to the ship anyway. So we're going to go back and talk to Junlei.
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
Suck it.
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
Look at each other.
You seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Oh, Ellie, you're booted. Pavati is the sweetest, nicest person.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into ground?
And you're just not being a crew member. Enough that I'm kind of thinking, does she need to be part of my crew? Does she need to be part of the crew at all? I think pretty much she can stay on the ship from now on. I wanted to see what kind of person she was, and it's like, Alrighty, Ellie.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Yeah, I know. You told me that before, and I went to hang out with them, and it was like weird.
You watching the Aetherwaves last night? You know that slick-looking spacer from All My Colonists? They got her playing the Queen of the Marauders.
Oh gosh, I wish you'd waited for me. I wanted to see that too.
Okay, hi.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Let's do it.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say?
Law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know.
Okay.
It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Oh, it sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting.
No,
I'm not much interested in physical stuff.
Okay.
Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it.
Yeah?
It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Oh. Interesting. We've got a lot of options here. So you're the warmest person I've ever met, which is true. She's a sweetheart. Could be nerves. No, that's not respecting what she's saying. Everybody's different. Don't worry about it. I mean, she's obviously is worried about it. Sort of thing's nice, but it's not everything, which I guess is true. Or I can actually say folks are the same as me. I think I'm going to go that one.
To me, the best thing was always just sharing space with somebody. Feeling safe and warm.
Mm-hmm.
When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Everything okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close. Not anymore.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week?
Yeah.
Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Yep. If that's what you want, they're on me. Or, wouldn't it be easier to talk about this Isabel
Maybe
person
for
and
you.
purpose?
I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat.
Okay.
I'm so serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
I'll be there, Pavati. I will be there. Felix, do you have anything to say to me? Felix, chunky man.
Good to see you, boss.
How'd you end up the
Didn't I tell you?
Groundbreaker?
I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
And you raised by a pack of
That's
sprats.
right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there.
That wasn't
watching
a good
ships
place.
roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible.
Oh.
Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
You're a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
How'd you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot.
Okay.
Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Can't just attack your own
Yeah,
foreman.
I hear you, boss. Sounds like I was out of line, right? Swinging on my own foreman like that.
Sounds like it.
But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
It's interesting they show you the conversational options you could have if you had that skill. I don't know if I like that or not. It's kind of like it does somewhat, I don't know if it removes the replay value or not. But anyway, I expect you
I
to be
can do
civilized.
Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything.
Really?
I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Glad you're not wasting your life.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Right. Vika, this is not your room, is it, Vika Max? I thought you had the other... Am I turned around? I might be turned around. I am turned around. Oh, I am turned around. Fine.
Enjoying some R&R?
Yeah, Ellie, what's your
This
story?
Roseway business smells.
Does it?
Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
What do we know about the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Why wouldn't they just call for corporate reinforcements?
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do
I
to
did
you.
notice that
Doesn't
on
exactly
Emerald
encourage
Vale.
calling for aid when there's a fuck-up.
Someone needs help, and we're going to give it to them?
If you say so. I'm keeping a finger on the trigger all the same. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
I don't think I trust you. Alright.
Don't mind the mess.
You know what? I think we can go somewhere. Yep, let's go. Right. That's the relay. Let's go to the relay. Yep. Let's do that quest. Alrighty. Let's jump into space. Silent voices. Okay.
Good luck, Captain.
Thanks, Ada. Alright, let's take a new and you. Wait, no. You. Not you. And you. Continue. Let's do it. So Bavati, definitely favorite character. Let's see how Felix pans out.
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Wonder if it's empty.
Shh. Wow, you got that?
Sure do. I'm good at this stuff. Ooh, I wonder if we should have bought Hacker Man. Alright, display unit status. Mechanical set to charging routine, mechanical set to patrol, hostility level kill on sight, override for owners active. Alexander J. Frey is an owner. Okay, hack 45, begin charge cycle. Cool. Alrighty, so I think that means we just put all of the mechanicals on neutral, basically. Oh, bypass shunt. Last night I dreamed, and it was beautiful. The streets of Byzantium were decorated with crimson streamers that laughed in the breeze. They asked me to take them, to give them my special ones. I gathered the crimson in my arm, and I felt so alive, so happy. I turned, and Delilah was beside me. I did not question why my supervisor was there, and her eyes so full of emotions I know she feels, but does not share at work. I wrapped her neck in crimson, tying it as tight as a scarf on a cold day. So beautiful. And the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. When I awoke, I was scared. The dreams are so real now, and this time I recognized her face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I looked at Delilah, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she looked with a touch of crimson on her neck. On her neck. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will become. I must find help. It can't be good. We're gonna go in the other one. There's another locked door down there. Apart from the fact that hopefully all the mechanicals are shut. No, it's not a locked door, it's just red. Ooh, well, that doesn't look great. I mean, should I have gone the other way first? I mean, maybe. Tactical shotgun? Noise? Okay. No, I can shoot that, but it's not doing anything. I had to start a new journal, a phrase journal. I cannot read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, the whispers tell me to help them. They show me the pain and longing in their eyes. They tell me how these people want no need the gifts I can give them. All that would take is a few moments with a blade, a bright fountain of crimson to delight the eye, and all of their pain would be gone. I could do it. I know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. I saw a friend today, an old friend from school who's now a doctor for Auntie Cleo. I told him about my dreams. Nothing outright. Oh no, I'm not as foolish as that. I told him it was an old book I'd found. Described my dreams and whispers as happening to a character in the book. I asked him how he'd help the character, and he looked at me, and he knew. The whispers told me to end his pain, that he'd tell. I got up and left quickly. I did not hurt him. No, I have to leave Byzantium. He'll tell. They'll come for me and lock me away. I must find a secret place. A place I can be alone, with no whispers. Right. Whoa. Ow! I was a teeny bit too close! I think I'm liking this gun as well.
That was cool.
Okay, I think we came the right way. Tobacco ears? I mean, I'm assuming I'm not, like, it's interesting. So obviously I'm choosing to sneak past all this without having to spend a whole heap of time killing, like, a dozen things. Which is cool. And is probably faster than killing everything. But the question is it better for my XP? The whispers have a source and I found it. I've taken refuge on an orbital relay station, smaller than the workers' hovel, barely a few thousand square meters, but sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee Byzantium with enough bits to purchase supplies the last decades. It was strange being among common people on the Groundbreaker. The whispers barely stirred at the sight of their ill-fed, scarred and unwashed bodies. If only there were fewer freighters docking there bringing real people from Byzantium, I could almost have made a home free of temptation. As I made this place livable as much as it can be, I started hearing the whispers from the relay terminal. They told me to listen to the voices traveling through the ether to reach me, calling out to me to help them, alone, lonely, needing my help. I found a way to power down the transmitter. No more voices and no whispers. They fell silent. This was not me. It's not. No, I'm not this foul thing that I've feared for so long. It was the voices in the ether trying to make me hurt others, but I was stronger and I've defeated them. I've already been making plans to return to my home. Now the whispers are defeated, I can resume my life again. Can't wait to return. I miss my family and co-workers, especially Delilah. Jeez Louise, this would have been a fight and a half, wouldn't it? Yup. I realise I have not saved for a long time. We should do that.
You gotta show me how you did that.
Oh, stairs. Do we go up the stairs? Where are we going? Yeah, let's go up the stairs. Oh, okay, that door was bolted, so right. Okay, that's fine. Yep, and that's where we came from. We're gonna unbolt both doors before we go anywhere else. Yep. Okay, so we came the right way. That's fine.
Oh, gosh. He's dead, ain't he?
Yeah, he's long gone.
Sure is. I was wrong, the whispers did not stop. They've returned, they howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson. I can think of only one way to end this. Forgive me, Delilah. Well, you picked the right thing. Reload code, pass terminal, silencer. What's the silencer? Alrighty. Activate transmission. Pathway synced, conduct power test, stable, diagnostics report. Ooh, only 26/28. Transmitting activation ping to Groundbreaker. Continue. Untransmitted messages detected in memory cache. Message was downloaded. Initiate copies can sequence. All messages have been transferred to physical storage device. Ooh, cool. Okay. Exit. Can I listen to the voices myself? The voices? Can I listen to the space voices? Alrighty. Well, I guess we're out of here. Oh, also I appear to be encumbered. Listen to the space voices. Can we listen to them?
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Oh god, are they? Thanks for letting me know.
Max. Maximilian. Vicar. Vicky.
What?
Shoot, I forgot. It'll come to me.
Wait a minute. Oh. Oh! Oh, am I going to kick her off the ship?
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Not right now, apart from her behavior. Are we going to get rid of her? Yeah, you're going to... Okay, that's your last chance. Yep, that's it. That's it, last chance. Oh, What was the silencer? What is that? Shears. Space's choice. Actually, let's queue some things. Oh, silencer. One-handed melee. Pretty high DPS. Cool. Okay. Alright, let's queue that one. And these pistols. Ooh. The Vermin. A Hammersmith. Heavy knockdown. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds cool. Let's trash the pickaxe. Tactical shotgun we're going to keep hold of. I think we're just going to get rid of the pistol. I don't think we really need it. Or the assault rifle. I'm liking this. The plasma carbide. I'm liking it a lot. Automatic pistol. Right. Yeah, let's just trash all those things we don't need, I think. Keep that one because it looks cool. Wait. What? Oh no, that's... Right. Yeah, that's my room. Should we drop some more mods off? I think. Okay, they don't weigh anything. Mods. Tech kit. Oh, okay. No, maybe we can equip that. Thug kit. Might be able to give that to our matey. Alright, gyroscope. Got 4 of those anyway. Short grip. Weapon durability. Probably don't care. Just hang on to the tech one. We'll equip that on somebody, I think. Silver tongue. I think I already put one of those on me. Fun times critical damage on the barrel. Critical damage dealt. Should check. I might be able to equip that to my rifle that I'm using right now, which I love. Yes, I do. Modify my rather beautiful Deadeye assault rifle. Ah, interesting. So, right. I can't modify its barrel. I've only got these 2 things. What about this one? Can I modify it? Oh yeah. So I can give it critical damage. Sure, why not? I see, so the silencer only goes on pistols. Right. And I have no magazine stuff. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Oh, wait, what was that? Ah, what's that? Protective harness, dialogue skills +5 versus the stealth skills. And did I pick up something called Town and Country? Oh, that's cool. So it's actually dialogue skills with a few mods already installed. Okay. Right, let's break that one down then. Tech skills, ranged weapon, overhaul power, town and country, leadership skills. Okay. I don't think we need that. And the retrofitted power armor, which our mate is already wearing. Hack 7. Alrighty. Hi. Hey. Go on, Junli. Not Junli. What's the name? Okay. So that was that quest. Where do we go now? Okay. So we just gotta go back to the Groundbreaker. Okay, so Roseway. Use the captain's terminal on the unreliable to review the data archive. Okay. Is this the captain's Oh no, the captain's terminal. Right. Well, let's do this. I don't think we've done this properly yet. Captain's terminal. Oh, messages for Rayan. From E. Blaine. Just to let you know, I've given out the rest of the you-know-what to you-know-who's. Sorry for the secrecy. Oh, that's the medicine. It's really, you never really know who's recording these. Oh, that was the person that we gave the antibiotics to in Emerald Vale. Appreciate you giving me the time of day. You risked your neck heading into that community center. I'm grateful, but I appreciate it if you never talk to another soul about it. Okay. Okay. Jay Tennyson. Pavati. I don't know. Why do I have that message? I'm reading her mail. That's wrong. I don't do this ever. So here goes. There's this little engine seat. It hums real nice, like a box of cats playing with mice. But she's coughing and hacking up sludge because there's a blockage that just won't budge. What's an engine to do? Then this wrencher strides in like a shark, hair done up and fancy dark. She feels spasmodic compression alternator, trembling because it's an axiometer. What's an engine to do? I've got 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts, so I'll get back to you on that. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Subjects about that talk we had. We were talking about old friends, you know, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We're a mess. A good mess, but a mess. I'm a better me than I was then. Wanted you to know, even when I drink too much of the old family recipe, you're pretty swell, party. Party tea? Damn, you instant spell check. Me, my wrench. Too tired. Just gonna put my head down for a bit. I mean, I guess I'm... This little bug flying around. I guess I'm glad that I've got this. Ooh, search the Vasis Mining Archive cartridge for weapons. Thank you. Okay. The captain that sold Harris something called the Rearranger then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is a number of bits of Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech or a weapon. Maybe a scientist could make something of it. Dr. Horfield couldn't save Lem. Now I gotta ask arrest Harris for his murder. Confiscated that weapon he used and stored in Birdie's office for now. Figure the least the site supervisor can do is fill out the forms, whatever that damn thing is. I don't know how I'm gonna detain Harris. Like we've got prison cells on this rock. Blind force trauma, weapon unknown, took a good whack to the noggin, facial area to be specific about it. It's all twisted up. Nose is 5 times too big, jaw shrunk to nothing, teeth are like kilter. I suppose it was true pre-decasement. The blow itself didn't kill him. There's no way he could have breathed with all that damage. Okay, interesting. Alrighty. Well... Okay, so we can go back to town for that one. That's all good. So what have we got here? This one is in Cilia. This one is in Roseway. This one is in Hephaestus. That one's Cilia. Okay, so I guess we do Roseway next. That'll be fine. But it seems like a good spot to take a break. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. We're going to go check out Roseway next time when we come back. Give us a thumbs up if you liked this video. Come check me out over on twitch.tv/ICYIC, where I stream 4 days a week. And I would love to see you there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.